standing in for him this morning. By next week, I pray he will be around. And with me this morning, I have Comrade Adekami Adewale. I remember humble server Yobami Karim is my name. Apoteri Omo ti oro gbolode to je polon loluso agutan. And what we will be looking into this morning is on politics, Nigerian politics today and the future. And that's what Comrade Adekami Adewale will want to enlighten us on this morning. And when it gets to time where we're going to open the studio line, whereby you'll be able to call in and give us your own submission on Nigerian politics today and the future of Nigerian politics. The way we are managing it, the way we've been doing it, the way we are doing it presently, and the way we are still going to do it in the future. All right, without wasting much of our time this morning, let me welcome Comrade Adekami Adewale. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Nigerian. Good morning, the people of Osun State. We are happy to come on board, and very important topic that affects our daily life is what we are discussing today. So I hope you pay attention.
All right, thank you very much. And what we'll be looking at in today's topic is the Nigerian politics today. That's what we want to do. Presently, where we are in the political sector of Nigeria, do you think we have a better future?
The way things are going in Nigeria, the signs are ominous. It's not clear that we are getting it right. And the problem has been that for majority of our people, the essence of politics has not been appreciated.
Okay.
The essence of politics is to serve others based on three issues.
All right.
One,
okay,
experience. You have seen that there's something you could do for your people, and that two, you have a vision. You have a capacity to perform the task that is given to that office you are aspiring to occupy. So if someone wants to serve, that person has been with the people over time. He has experienced their problems. He knows what is going in that society. And he looks at his capacity and with the endowments and with kind of things he has, that he will be able to forge the people ahead in a way of being leader. And a leader is someone who makes sacrifice, leads others so that we accomplish a particular task.
A leader is someone that wants to serve others.
Yes. And so when you combine the experience the person is having, his vision and his capacity, that person is able to help the society. But when you are not bothered about the kind of experience the person has gone through, the kind of capacity that he has, and is this person from the society itself? Is he an imposition? Is he someone that came over time from the environment he wanted to serve? Is he a stranger or part of the system? Does he have something to benefit or something to lose if he does not serve well? So by the time you look at these and now look at, okay, this person wants to serve, his family is with us. If we succeed, we get it together. If the other happens, we get it together. It's different from a situation where somebody has kept his people or his family abroad.
Somewhere
he has
else.
money, yes, and he only
because
came
of the money he has,
to invest, and you now say he should lead you. You see, we are getting it wrong that way, and that was happening in our country. Someone will stay in the state capital, whereas his own people are somewhere else. So that issue of people having capacity, having vision, and being from the environment and having genuine attachment to the environment is lacking. And it is one of those things that is pushing our politics backwards. And that is where we are not getting it right. We are meant to be giant of Africa. We have moved with so many countries from the time we got our independence. These other countries have moved forward. We have not moved forward. We have the potential to become great, but we have not. Because why? Corruption is the issue. We have corrupted everything corruptible. Fantastically, we have corrupted everything. Even the politics itself is the worst of the corruption. And if politics is about leading people, getting people to lead the people, and the process of electing or bringing leadership is already corrupted, you can't get the best out of that. And that's the situation we find ourselves in this
whereby
country.
the leaders are being selected and all the way around, not what the people really want.
The leaders we have are not representative. You see, a system is supposed to bring leaders that is representative of them. The leader will have the heart to serve. He believes and he struggles to ensure that his people are well kept care of. He's not far from his people. He's within them. You go into other countries, when people leave office, they freely move around. They don't have bodyguards looking around them. But in Nigeria, they need to, because they know what they have done.
So we should not say because of what they've done, that's why they have security guards around them.
So a lot of things are wrong with our politics. The problem is that those whom we have said, look after our politics and help us shaping it, they are looking the other way. And we, the majority that knows what is right, and we think things will change, we don't have the means to effect change. And we need change. The present leadership in the country came with this mantra of a change. But you and me know that change has not really occurred. So that's why our politics is stagnant, and it's not even stagnant now, it's retrogressive. It's unfortunate.
Let's not look at this point, Comrade Adekomi Adewale. With the present situation and the present stage of the political sector in Nigeria, can we say our political area in Nigeria, we have a better future?
You see, you have to take care of today before you can talk of future. Today will tell what will be the future will be. It's not magic. You don't play magic. You can't say that this boy who's in primary school will gradually become a professor when he's shunning academics. He's saying academics. He's not ready to read. He's not interested in reading. How will he now become professor? So how will he now go forward? So the problem is today. If we are able to take care for today, then we have a rosy future. We have always had potentials. And it's unfortunate that when our people are here, nothing good happens. But let them go outside the country. Their potential will shine. And you will know that these people are really good. And it is the bad names we are getting abroad is from the fact that those who have good potentials were not well directed. So if they are not well directed, they will channel that energy in the wrong place. And if there's somebody that can teach them the wrong things, they will perfect in it. So it is the situation we have now that make us not to have faith in the future, because the way we are going, that's not the way to move forward. Those who were with us in 1960, who had quality leadership, who had institutions in place, who had politics play the way it should be, who imbibe decorum, who play down on corruption, they have moved ahead. In fact, we are dependent on them. They are the ones sending us things. We are not producing, and we are not ready to produce, because we have just been going around the same thing. With corruption, we have not improved our system. And if we don't improve our system, things cannot get better.
Things cannot get better. All right, let's have a musical break, and when we come back, we'll continue on our Hour of Politics this morning.
Oyin kájọ ṣàṣàrò ló dára, ká fi mú inú ká fi kún lókun, kí Nàìjíríà kó lè tẹ̀síwájú. Ogun ọ̀tẹ̀ yìí ti tó, ká gbàgbé ìjà ẹlẹ́yàmẹ̀yà, Haúsá, Ìgbò pẹ̀lú Yorùbá, ṣe láṣàjọjì ìjà òmìnira, òmìnira bí a tún bára wọn jà, èdìrẹ́ ogun èṣù yìí. Kájọ gbé, bóyá kájọ gbé, kémi gbé, bóyá sórí ìdòwe nípa ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú wa èyí ló kó bá gbogbo wa o ló kó bá ọrọ̀ ajé wa.
orí kò má lè ṣe kí ìjà máa wà ìjàmbá tó gbé òkà parí ẹnu yẹ.
torí àwọn ọmọ wa tí ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn kí la fẹ́ sọ.
All right, still on Hour of Politics this morning.
kájọ gbé bóyá kájọ gbé kémi gbé bóyá kájọ gbé kémi gbé.
Still on Hour of Politics.
Kò máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́ torí kò sí òmíràn tí a lè lọ. Àjò lè dàbí ilé, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣọwọ́pọ̀ ká fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan kémi gbé.
And with me in the studio is Comrade Adekomi Adewale. We've been discussing on the Nigerian politics today and the future. All right, from this point, Comrade Adekomi Adewale, let's look at it in this way that, let's say, Nigerian politics, don't you think it starts from our own home?
Yes, any politics starts from home.
Okay.
It's true, but politics starts from home. There is no segment of our society that does not have its own politics. Politics everywhere. But you see, we had a problem over time.
Okay.
By the time we were leaving colonialism, those who our colonial masters added to our plight in that the kind of training they gave us was like that of servitude. That once you graduate, you are not likely to be an employer of labor. You will be fashioned in a way that you'll be looking for a job to do. And so when people come out of institutions, they only go to look for government work to go and work in. They are not trained or fashioned in the respect of, bringing up resources or putting structure on ground to add value. Their own is to look for where to earn income. All right? And the best of them later is transferred abroad so that they can keep their economy growing well there. So, but over time too, we found out that this is not helping us. But we have not woken up to fashion our academics and our training to be such that it will be productive as we find in countries like Korea, like we find in China, where early in life, people have been trained to make use of their senses and their hands to improve the society and contribute something in return. Our own is that go and get a certificate. That once you get certificate, you are assured of a white-collar job. Your life will be prosperous. You will not need to add value. Just sit down, use your biro, and you are making it. And that has not changed over time. It's only of recent that some private institutions are bringing the entrepreneur into their training. And it's still slow. It's not a nationally accepted platform that when people are in the institution, they should be trained to make use of. They are not to be looking forward to who will employ me, who will give me a relaxed job.
Not until when you use your certificate that you can get
can't
yourself
get anywhere. So,
food on your table.
So the thing started from there, and our value system. Those who are in politics then, the way they were now living their life, they were making it easily. They were living life as if they are not with us. So those who are already thinking that I'll go and get academics, I'll go and get this degree, I'll go and read, I'll go and learn, I'll go and do this. Then I saw, there's a shortcut to it now. We know these people before they enter into this political office. They were as poor as church rat. They went somewhere, borrowed money, and they got into government, and suddenly they become too rich. And so that particular picture, the young people now saw it that it is not worth it to struggle, to go on one date of hard work to make it. There's a shortcut, and the politics is a shortcut. So the politics, they have offered people the shortest way to make money. And you will even find that if they are making money and they are giving the service, no. But it's the other way around. People go abroad each time, they see good things here, they cannot replicate it here. But they are looking for a way to just mint money, make money for themselves, and not improve the environment they find themselves. So the politics starts from home. that the children watch on TV. They see those who are in political offices, how they live larger than life, how they live as if they are not. They go to party and begin to throw the naira as if the naira was just printed for a joke. This is something, the paper that you struggle before you can get, and some people are just giving it away anyhow. So with that setting, the young ones don't see any value in hard work. They are now looking for shortcuts, that either politics, yahoo, some other means, a short way. So from home, even their parents are telling them the right way. They are looking for the shortcut. And so they are looking at those celebrities who are making it too fast. And so from home, children no longer listen to their parents. And things begin to get worse. From there, it begins to now feed into the larger society. And that's where we are today.
All right, thank you very much, Comrade Adekomi Adewale. Now, before we round it up on the aspect of this, we will go to our mother's tongue. Let's look at it this way. What's your own opinion on how Nigeria politics can get better in the future? At least that we can use now to correct the future.
Yes, if we know our problem, the elders in Karojire will say this, that if an elderly person falls down, they most likely look at back that what constitutes the cause of this problem. Now, if we look at our problems, if we can be sincere about it and go about solving that problem, then we can be sure we'll get it right and our future will be brighter. Now, one of the problems over time I've seen of our politics in Nigeria is that we lack discipline. So there's corruption that we know, and we are not ready to change it. That's the worsening part of it. Because the people who will change this corruption, we say it is everywhere, that it should start from home, blah, 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 blah. But I'm telling you, leadership is more than led. If the leadership can take it up, that they want to set example, others will follow easily. If the head is correct, the body will quickly adjust. But if the body is doing well and the head is not correct, I wonder how that body will succeed. You can't succeed. So if our leadership will take discipline, 1. 2, those who are leaders, many of them lacks community relevance. In that they don't know what is happening there. They don't know what their community lacks or live there. They don't live there. They are not a product of that community. They were imposed. Another fact is that many of them don't give sincere service. Sincere service, that this service is meant and tailored to solve the problem of majority of people. They bring their own idea up. They impose it. Number 4, those that we are putting into office, do they have previous service orientation? Like somebody in our locality now, who, while he was maybe a teacher or a pharmacist or whoever, was helping his people, the immediate community, helping them in some little way. If such a person is now voted and said, I want to improve on it and come to office, you know that person has an experience.
Do more than that.
He has an inclination. He has a heart to serve. So based on that, he has been serving his people in some little way. We can then trust him in a higher way. Those things, we don't have it. People just come because they have money, they invest and they get to it. That is another fact. Another fact is that most of our leaders, when they get to office, they are no longer sensitive to the yearnings of the elect. There's no means for them to rub mind. People will say they're supposed to be town meeting. Who is organizing town meeting? They are not like them bringing the people close to themselves and hear them. Many of them, once they are elected, they just stay close to their office. And then the offices they set up, they don't really operate it.
You just put someone there.
They just put someone there.
You'll be writing something down.
And so, another factor is that most of these leaders are not proactive. They only wait when there's a problem, then they will be giving a kind of boys brigade approach. Something that should prevent, you allow it to come. And when it now comes, you spend more money on it. Most of government private sectors and offices, you are supposed to insure them. They don't insure them. When something now happens to them, we'll be looking for big money to take care of them. That should not be. So, if we look at all these, another aspect in our politics that people don't have ideology. There is no ideology. As things are in other countries, people don't jump from one camp to another like that. Someone just moved from APC, move to PDP, and again, it's somersault again to APC. And another one of you see, it looks like a drama. It looks funny. So there's no difference. We can't really say who is who. Which kind of focus do they have? So that is not too good for us. But we who are commoners don't have the power to make this change. It's those who are leaders that will set the pace and we others will follow. It's not that the society has a bit. The way we have factor our politics today is such that the lead has no power. Once these people get to government, they become like demigods. And that is where we are having problems. So if we can look at all these problems and we can agree and solve them, and the leadership can commit themselves to solve them, we'll get better. Look, there was a time when this president was a military head of state. At that time, they came up and said that people should be killed. They came up with war against indiscipline. A lot of things they put on ground, and people begin to follow them seriously. That's one thing I know about Nigeria. Yes, I know something about Nigeria. If you in leadership should show them discipline, and they see it in you, they will be more disciplined than you at the end of the day. But another thing is that if they see that you are weak, you are flippant, you are corrupted, they will corrupt more than you.
More than you do.
They will give you expert opinion on how to do worse things. That's what is happening.
Like you said something. Could you say Nigerian politics is like a way for people to invest? Like you said, people just get their money and go and invest in Nigeria.
That's why we have full-time politicians. In other countries, they don't have.
So that's why we are practicing full-time politics.
Yes, it shouldn't be full-time. Me, as a physician, I can just go and serve. After that, I go back to my clinic and begin to work. If I'm a government employed, I go back to my work and do so. That's what it is. In other countries, nobody will be following me about.
Representing my own.
Yes, I've contributed my own for 4 years. I'm okay. I've served the community. Now let me go back and serve my own self or my next community. But people make it permanent. It's not done. And that's why they have made politics too rosy.
So that's why you see some people. You ask them, what are you doing for
What's
living?
What's your profession? They say, I'm a politician. How can you say that? It shouldn't have been. And that's why when I say they should make our parliament part-time, they will say, how can you say that? Where we make our money, we can never. So the people you are saying they should make it so, they know they are gaining, they will not. That's the problem. Oh, cut your money. Your money is too much. You are earning 15 million every month in a country that daily